The following information regarding the life of Pablo Picasso comes from an essay written by James Voorhies of the Department of European Paintings of the Metropolitan Museum of Art in October 2004. The artistic genius of Pablo Picasso from 1881 to 1973 has impacted the development of modern and contemporary art with unparalleled magnitude. His prolific output includes over 20,000 paintings, prints, drawings, sculptures, ceramics, theater sets, and costumes that convey myriad intellectual, political, social, and amorous messages. His creative styles transcend realism and abstraction, Cubism, Neoclassicism, Surrealism, and Expressionism. Born in Malaga, Spain, in 1881, Picasso studied art briefly in Madrid in 1897, then in Barcelona in 1899, where he became closely associated with a group of modernist poets, writers, and artists who gathered at the Els Cuatro Gats, the Four Cats, including the Catalan Carlos Casagemas in 1880 through 1901. Living intermittently in Paris and Spain until 1904, his work during these years suggests feelings of desolation and darkness inspired in part by the suicide of his Casamagas. Picasso's paintings from late 1901 to about the middle of 1904, referred to as his Blue Period, depict themes of poverty, loneliness, and despair. In The Blind Man's Meal from 1903, he uses a dismal range of blues to sensitively render a lonely figure encumbered by his condition as he holds a crust of bread in one hand and awkwardly grasps a pitcher in the other. This elongated corkscrew bodies of El Greso inspires the man's distorted features. Picasso moved to Paris in 1904 and settled in the artist quarter Bateau-Levior, where he lived among the Bohemian poets and writers such as Guillaume Apollinaire and Max Jacob in the Lapin Agile. The basic principles of an Atelier cubism, with its fragmentation of three-dimensional forms on a two-dimensional picture plane, are embodied in still life with a bottle of rum, painted in 1911. The technique of analytic cubism were developed by Picasso at the French artist Gorgis Bacquot, who met in 1907. Although still living in France in 1930, Picasso was deeply distraught over the outbreaks of the Spanish Civil War in 1936. He reacted with a powerfully emotive series of pictures, such as Dream of Lie in Franco, that culminated in the enormous mural Guernica. Even into his 80s and 90s, Picasso produced an enormous number of works and reaped the financial benefits of his success, amassing a personal fortune and a superb collection of his own art, as well as work by other artists. He died in 1973, leaving an artistic legacy that continues to resonate today throughout the world.